Welcome back, video creeps. With all of the new exciting horror movies coming out, I wanted to
talk about Swimfan.
Swimfan? Like the movie from 2002?
Yes, we demand that you speak about that film in particular.
You can do it. You've seen Swimfan. It's the one with the most beautiful girl in the whole wide world.
I mean, she's alright. If you like that freaky psycho-looking girl thing.
Hey, she's not freaky looking.
Baby, some people like that dead-eyed bitch face thing. Go off. Live your truth, honey.
Now, we're gonna talk about Crazy Eyes plenty, but right now, I kind of want to focus on the character of Ben. Or at least the actor who plays Ben. I, couldn't tell you why, but, I remember thinking that guy was, super cool. This motherfucker had me wanting to be a fucking clock stopper and shit. Or fucking cock blocker. Madison was just looking for love in that movie. Everyone deserves to be loved. Especially the stalkers. They may need it the most. Wait a minute. That's not Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Different character completely. To me, it's all the same dude. This asshole, Xander, fucking Billy from Gremlins. Him too. All the same fucking guy.
I don't know about that. Xander's got that weird eye thing going on, and Slim Jim just ain't got enough man on his bones, and he talks like his mouth is full of shit the whole movie long. Now Billy, Billy can actually get it. He's got that type of hind going on, that little Jew fruit. That's how my girl Phoebe Cates let him in.
There's gotta be some kind of connection between struggling careers and looking like that.
That might not be a lot. This was actually his last notable film, which Swimfan in general, it didn't exactly rock tits at the box office. The movie had a $10 million budget to make. And then after recouping expenses, they only made 23 million back, which sure, that's good money. But to a company like 20th Century Fox, that's barely worth it. Now, am I saying that this movie ruined his career? Probably not, but it didn't help. And check this out, he's not the only one that was kind of cursed by this film. This movie is just filled with a cast of actors that at one point were popping. Let's take a look at some of these familiar faces. You see what I mean? Now, I don't know if this movie is the common denominator, but maybe worth noting. Though from that little list, I will say the only person that I actually miss is probably James, because he was in a bunch of shit that I liked. He was in fucking American Pie and Cabin in the Woods. He was even in Detroit Rock City, which is one of my favorite fucking films of all time. I'll tell you what this movie missed. Opportunity to exploit some gay pool loving, because those two, they shared an unresolved connection. I actually am surprised that didn't happen. The way those two were exchanging butterfly kisses across a fucking room, very I don't want to wait for our lives to be over energy.
Or jitterbug. Jitterbug.
Now, when it comes to Ben, I think the worst part of his character for me is that he's a piece of shit pussy. He welcomed that world of shit into his life. He didn't just fall into that situation. He didn't find an ancient rock that somehow summoned this woman into his life unbeknownst to him. He fucking flirted her up. He played cat and mouse. And the second that motherfucker used her is when he's like, oh shit, I have a girlfriend. That's when he feels bad. Fuck you, Ben. You fucked in that pool, and now your ass can fucking stew in it. To all my kings and queens out here just cheating on their partners, listen, don't. Just fucking don't. Just be a goddamn adult. Own up to the fact that the person that you're with, you probably don't really fucking love them.
Or that you're better suited for polyamory.
Word. Have your cake and eat it too. I got cheated on once by my serotonin.
How did you know that She was cheating.
I saw it running around with everybody else. Just grow a set of tits. Be real. Just don't cheat. Don't cheat. It just makes you look cheap. And even worse, you look fucking untrustworthy. Because people know people, and then they talk shit about you, and then guess what? Now you don't get any dick. You don't get any pussy. On that note, hey Survivor's Guild, what's our letter of the day?
The letter of the day is B, for broken trust. Like when Ben breaks Amy's trust by sexing that swimbo Madison. Or like when Swimfan broke my trust by making me think that I'd have a bunch of pool sex in high school. Or a pool for that matter. Or like when the government breaks our trust by bending us over and fuck
Buttercup. You'd marry Bubbles, and then you would kill... Oh, hey! We're back! I knew what you were gonna say, though. I'll ask you after. Now, I could say a lot about the character Madison. I could say she's crazy. I could say she's manipulative.
Yeah, you could say that. Sure. Yeah, Go on.
Right, but just, to empathize with her. She's an extremely deeply emotional...
Oh, here he goes. Please don't tell me the psychos charmed you too.
She's not a psycho. She's an angel.
No, what she is damaged. I think it's very easy to watch this movie and write Madison off as just a crazy stalker without giving why she's like that much thought and not really taking the time to understand her perspective and why she operates the way that she does. We find out that she's living with this deep scar from losing her last partner. And the reason why she fixates on Jesse is because she believes that he fits the mold for what she's looking for. Healthy or not.
Not.
Ben fills a void for Madison in a way that's incredibly important to her. And what we're watching is her go to any length in order to feel that fullness within herself.
No. Her actions cannot be excused, though. Everyone has boundaries, but it means nothing to her to violate them. She's persuasive, yeah, but she's also clearly selfish and kind of a psychopath.
Right, but then meeting a character like Ben, who goes on just to use her, only compounds on what was already damaged. When you do that, it's bound to break.
Everybody keeps on being mean to my girlfriend. My angel girlfriend. I'm sick of it. She has a lot of really, really great qualities too, guys. Hey, Video, can you maybe sing a song about it?
Yeah. I think I can come up with a little something. Love make you do some crazy shit. Hello, I'm new. I'm from a different part of town. You don't know me, but I see you around. If you can help me with my locker, then I will be a little stalker. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you care. I will put the flowers on the side of my hair. Oh, you don't know what you do to me, but it's driving me crazy. It's driving me so crazy. And I swear I'm not like this all the time. It's just when I find you and want your mind. Oh, you make me go so nuts. Oh, I'm gonna make you cheat. We're gonna fuck in a pool. I'm gonna say it's no big deal. I'm gonna act like it's cool, but it's gonna be a lie. You can tell when you look in my eyes. So tell me you love me. Tell me you care, so I can put these flowers on the side of my hair. I'm gonna show you all the things that I do for you. I would kill your friend and throw him in a pool, 'cause I am your swim stand. I am your swim stand. And I am your swim stand. I am your swim stand. Yeah, I'm your swim stand. Your number one fan, your swim stand. Your fucking swim stand. I am your swim stand. Something that I think is kind of weird about this film is that you don't really care about the swimming aspect of this film. Even though it's like in the title and there's all this swimming going on, there's no shortage of like pool shots in this thing. There's this whole arc from Benzu where he tries to like emphasize how important swimming is and shit. Like there's a whole like it saved my life arc. You don't give a shit. So there's this one fucking scene where like Ben is about to do like some big competition and there's like these talent scouts that are there, and then when they find out that like he has steroids in him and they just like leave. Bitch, didn't you weren't you there to find an athlete? Like you guys still have a job to do. Where are you going? Hey, did you hear the one about the group of guys that were they're saving up their money for swimming lessons? No, they were pooling up their resources. Oh, pooling. Fuck you, that shit was fucking funny. Now, that aside, and this is gonna sound weird, the movie does this funny little thing where it treats you like you're stupid in like kind of a good way. And again, I realize where that sounds odd, but there's these little instances like where Madison hears things that she doesn't like. Obviously, as the audience, we know that she's not a fan. What is that? What is that? No. What is that? We're not. This isn't that. We are aware that she doesn't like it, but there's these like spoon-fed audio cues that I actually rather enjoyed, and it just made this film more fun for me. And ultimately, that's the hill that this movie decides to die on. It's just a fucking fun film. It's not the greatest film ever made. It's not the gift to horror. It's barely horror. I don't even think it would like breach any top 100 list anywhere in the world. But it's fun and it's enjoyable. And it's the kind of movie that if while you are scrolling, you come across it, you're like, hey, fucking Swimfan. Scrolling. Is that like today's channel surfing? That's fucking bleak. If you've made it this far into the video, then I want to thank you for not being a bitch and not clicking away. That's like the coolest thing you can do when you watch my videos. It's like, watch it. Before you go, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And there's a brand new That Figures episode. So if you haven't caught that yet, the link to that channel is down in the description of this video as well, along with a link to this badass Video Creep shirt. That's going to be it for this video. Peace, Video Creeps. If you could help me